It is what it is. Things have transpired and that's it. We come full circle.
In the struggle, you know, when things are going good and you visualize these good things happening, you visualize more good things happening, that's easy. What's not easy to do is when things are going bad and you're visualizing the good stuff. And that was what I was able to do. I was able to, you know, even though I was having these troubles at home, and even though I had no job, you know what I mean, or whatever, didn't know what I was doing if it didn't happen, I still was able to feel like it was. I still was able to go into a different, just like use my imagination, like a kid would use his imagination. I was basically just using my imagination.
I just took my, you know, I listened to myself what I needed to do in my training setup and outside of the gym, and I executed them. I followed what I said to myself needed to do, and it's given me energy, it's given me focus, and I'm happy now, you know, I'm enjoying my training.
I visualized, I'm sitting here holding the steering wheel, visualizing a brand new car and visualizing good things in times of struggle. And that, when you can do that, I think that really makes that law of attraction work. I think it really attracts to you more, you know what I mean? Because that is harder to do when you're in the struggle to visualize these things. And when I was driving to the gym and I knew it was sparring day, and I'd get this nervous feeling, and I'd be thinking in my head, this is perfect. This is the feeling that I have felt before when these situations have happened. And then I'd go to the gym and then I'd spar and then I'd come through and I'd feel energized. So I said, and I'd always think in my head, now I'm getting more comfortable. Now if it happens or when it happens, I'm gonna be comfortable now. And then I eventually got to the stage where sparring wasn't enough. Then I needed to compete. And then when you compete for the first time, then you get that real, even more nervous energy and that feeling.
Do I look unhealthy? Take a look at this physique. I'm in phenomenal shape, in body and mind. To me, what's unhealthy is living an unhealthy life. To me, what's unhealthy is getting up and going through the same day, every day of your life, 9 to 5, in an office or in a, you know what I mean? That's unhealthy. That beats your mind. I don't work. I love what I do, and that's why I'm doing what I love. You know what I mean? That's why it's become a career for me, because I love it. I love what I do. So I don't think it's unhealthy.
I'm just focused, I'm just committed. You know when you say to yourself, right, you know what you've got to do, right? We all know what we've got to do. We say to ourselves, I should do it this way, or I should do this. And when you don't do that, and then you carry on, you feel, you know, like I always say, doubt is removed by action. So if you're not working, then that's where the doubt seeps in. So I knew things I should have been doing and things I shouldn't have been doing, and I still did them and didn't do them, if you get me. But now I'm listening to myself, and I've followed my internal instruction, and it's just given me more passion and more focus and more drive. I'm doing what I feel I need to do, and it feels good. I feel like I'm not, I want to say back to who I was, but I'm even better than who I was. You know, everyone says we missed the old Conor, or the 2016 Conor, or the 2015 Conor, or whatever it was. But I feel I'm better than that now. I feel I'm matured. I've come full circle. I've experienced everything in this business, right? I mean, and I'm just an experienced individual. I know what I need to do when I'm doing it. I have a solid team of masters, tacticians.
You have to outwork that fear, outwork that doubt, and that's what I done. You know, anytime I was feeling like, anytime something was going wrong in my life, or anytime I felt down, I'd hit the gym, and that was that. And the gym would make me feel better. You know what I mean? So I kept hitting the gym. I kept going to the gym every day, and then got me there. You know what I mean? Eventually, it just happened.
You stare at your past and you'll end up staying there. It's okay to look back and admire it, but you carry on. I'm not in the business of staring back at it. You know what I mean? And getting lost back there. People say a loss can make or break a fighter, but trust me, a win can also make or break a fighter, because they get comfortable with a win. People can get comfortable with a win and slack off then. Slack off on the training, slack off on the diet. They've won one. They're winners now. That's not me. You know, you sleep on a win and you'll wake up with a loss. So I just carry on, keep doing what I'm doing, and that's why this turnaround is so good for me.
You know, I am a nice guy, you know what I mean? It's just about not translating it into the game. You can't be nice in this business, that's for sure, no matter what. You know what I mean? You've got to be ruthless in it. I've got to stay ruthless. That's what I've been saying, you know, in the most ruthless business of all, I am the most ruthless, and that's what it is, and that's where I am.
It's depressing times for a lot of people in Ireland. There's a lot of bad stuff going on in the country. A lot of people are struggling. Everybody's struggling. But now, since them seeing me chase this dream, it's given them an energy, and I see a new lease of life in them. And that alone spurs me on even more. So it's all just a perfect storm that's happening for me. And that is why I have this tunnel vision, and that is why I'm willing to kill every single man in my path to get that belt, you know what I mean? To secure the future, from my family's future, you know what I mean? That's what I'm doing it for.
I'm enjoying the fruits of my hard work. Nobody works harder than me inside the octagon, outside the octagon. I am a workhorse, so I'm gonna enjoy the benefits of this life. I'm gonna get myself a big mansion in Las Vegas. I'm gonna get the soft top cars. I'm gonna bring my whole team out. I'm gonna spoil them and give them this life. Big steaks that size we're eating every single night. We're eating good, we're living good. It's human nature. Some people will sit and take positivity from that. They will look at that and take inspiration and inspire. It will inspire them to go and push for that. Others will shell up.
Champions should be able to go up and down and fight any challenge that comes before them. So I'm looking forward to go in tomorrow night fresh and put on a show for the fans, because the fan support, I always step up for the fans.
Took my, I listened to myself what I needed to do in my training setup and outside of the gym, and I executed them. I followed what I said to myself that I needed to do, and it's giving me energy. It's giving me focus, and I'm happy now. I'm enjoying my training.